How to stay calm before a big presentation. Ancient Stoic wisdom that still works. You've been preparing for weeks. Now it's just you, the stage, and a room full of eyes waiting. Your heart's racing, your palms are sweaty. You start questioning yourself. What if I freeze? What if I forget everything? Here's the truth. It's not just about your slides or what you say. It's about mastering your mind before you speak. And that's where the ancient Stoics come in. Today, I'll show you how to stay calm, focused, and unshakable before any big presentation, using timeless Stoic strategies that helped warriors, emperors, and philosophers handle pressure better than most of us ever will. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll walk away with a practical mental playbook you can use every time you're in the spotlight. Understand what you control. Stoic core principle: control what you can, accept what you can't. We suffer more in imagination than in reality. Seneca. Right before a big talk, your mind starts racing with worst-case scenarios. What if they don't like me? What if I mess up a word? But the Stoics would say, pause. Ask yourself, what can I control right now? How much I prepare, how I breathe, how I show up, how I respond to fear. You cannot control other people's reactions. You cannot control whether someone checks their phone or looks bored. 2. Train like a gladiator, not a perfectionist. Don't hope that events will turn out the way you want. Welcome events in whichever way they happen. Epictetus. Instead of rehearsing for perfection, rehearse for resilience. The Stoics trained their minds for hardship. They believed you should expect challenges, not fear them. Before your talk, rehearse what could go wrong on purpose. What if the mic cuts out? What if someone interrupts? Visualize it. Then picture yourself handling it calmly. This Stoic exercise is called premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of misfortune. How Stoic fix. Once before your presentation, spend 2 minutes visualizing 3 things that could go wrong. Now picture how the best version of you would handle each one. You'll feel less afraid because your brain already met the problem and survived it. 3. Use the power of breath and presence. If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. Marcus Aurelius. Stoicism is about becoming a master of your own reactions. The quickest way to reset your state? Breathing. When you feel overwhelmed, your body's reacting like it's in danger, even though you're just giving a speech. Take your power back with this Stoic-style breath reset. Inhale for 4 seconds. Hold for 4 seconds. Exhale slowly for 8 seconds. That's it. Do this 3 to 5 times before going on stage. How Stoic fix? Practice this during your daily routine, not just before big events. Stoicism isn't a one-time fix. It's daily training. 4. Armor yourself with a Stoic morning routine. The things that we love tell us what we are. Thomas Aquinas. Before big events, Stoics would reflect, rehearse their values, and prepare for the unexpected. This wasn't about fear, it was about mental armor. Before your presentation, do this simple Stoic morning ritual. Write this question: what is the worst that could happen today? Write the answer. Now respond: can I handle that? Remind yourself, this moment will pass. My job is to give my best. Not to be perfect, just to show up fully. Read one Stoic quote to anchor your mind. Something short and strong, like, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Marcus Aurelius. How Stoic fix? Build this into your pre-talk prep. Just 5 to 10 minutes can shift your entire mindset. 5. Focus on the first brick. Well-being is realized by small steps, but it is no small thing. Zeno. Most anxiety comes from thinking too far ahead. You're standing backstage and your brain's already 10 minutes into the talk. Instead, focus on just the first 60 seconds. The Stoics would say, build 1 brick at a time, the rest will follow. How Stoic fix? Memorize your first 3 to 4 sentences. Deliver them with presence. That initial rhythm will carry you forward. Momentum is calming. 6. Speak to serve, not to impress. Don't explain your philosophy, embody it. Epictetus' nerves usually come from ego wanting to be seen a certain way. But what if this talk isn't about you? What if it's about the value you're giving? The Stoics taught that your role is to live in service to something greater: truth, clarity, justice. So shift your goal. Not look impressive, but deliver clarity. Not be liked, but be useful. How Stoic fix? Right before your talk, say this quietly to yourself: I'm here to give, not to impress. It calms the ego and realigns your purpose. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Marcus Aurelius. If you wish to improve, be content to appear clueless or stupid in extraneous matters. Epictetus. Man is not worried by real problems so much as by his imagined anxieties about real problems. Epictetus. Make the mind tougher by exposing it to adversity. Seneca. First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Epictetus. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Marcus Aurelius. Don't explain your philosophy, embody it. Epictetus. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. Marcus Aurelius. No man is free who is not master of himself. Epictetus. The whole future lies in uncertainty. Live immediately. Seneca. You don't need to be fearless to speak well. You just need to be grounded. The Stoics didn't avoid discomfort. They leaned into it, calmly, purposefully, and with a clear mind. So before your next big talk, remember, control what you can. Expect the unexpected. Breathe with presence. Focus on the first step and speak to serve. Because courage isn't loud. Sometimes it's just quiet confidence, earned through daily practice. Comment below, what's your biggest fear before a presentation, and which Stoic mindset are you going to try next time? And if you found this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with someone who's got a big moment coming up.